Good day everyone, it's Leo Chase from Mythmaster here with another custom Marvel Snap season, this time focusing on some of Disney's best villains. And my Doomsday video should hopefully be coming out sometime in the next month. The series would probably be called Who's the Evilest of Them All or something, but the season pass card would be Maleficent. The Mistress of All Evil would be a 6/10 with +2 power for each card activation that has happened that game. While there isn't a particular activate deck as such, she would basically allow for one to be made, with her being the big 6-drop. As you'll see, the rest of these cards will also fit into an activate deck. The Evil Queen is a 1/2 who shuffles the Poisoned Apple into your deck at the start of the game, and wherever she is, gains +2 power when you play the Poisoned Apple. The Poisoned Apple is a 0/1, which at first may not sound very good, but it gives Evil Queen +2 power when you play it wherever she is, and it has the activate ability to remove the ability of the lowest powered enemy card at that location, which means if there's Iron Man there, you can just completely disable his ability. And it works on base power, so other cards like Goliath and Ant-Man, for example, would be taken out by this, even if they have their buffs. Next up is my favourite Disney villain, the power-hungry and treacherous lion Scar from The Lion King. The first time each turn that another card there is affected by an activator on reveal ability, he steals 2 power from it. This works well with the last card we saw being Poisoned Apple, as that removes the ability of an enemy card, and then Scar would steal 2 power from it. But it can also work against you, such as with cards with Mother Gothel, as we'll see later. Well, I called Scar power hungry, but most Disney villains are, including this one, Jafar, who's a 2/2 with the activate ability of if you have 5 or more unspent energy, he gets to transform into Jafar Serpent, which is a no ability 5/11 card. So it's essentially paying 7 energy overall, but it means you can get him into places where normally a 5 cost couldn't be played. If he's at Scar's location, it means that Scar steals 2 power from him, which may seem bad, but it protects Jafar Serpent from Shang-Chi, and he works in tandem with cards such as Sunspot and High Evo decks, who want you to have unspent energy, which means that he's more than just a 7/11. Mother Gothel is a 3/2 whose activate ability causes the lowest power cards at that location to switch sides. It works with Poison Apple, but it's kind of a double-edged sword, as the card you pull over won't have an ability if you've already activated Poison Apple, but at least you'll be giving them negative power. I think that Mother Gothel's ability is probably the most thematic of the bunch, because she uses her manipulation to make cards switch their allegiances. Basically, I think all of these cards would work together in a deck, but could also find their own homes in different decks, which is what I think you want to see in basically all the cards which come in a season. The first of the 2 locations is Pride Rock, which stops cards at its location having their power stolen or reduced. Which, in hindsight, I think it should have probably just said, stop, cards here can't have their power reduced, which would mean it couldn't be stolen either. But yes, it works directly to counter Scar, and works as basically a Luke Cage for both sides. Our other location, Forbidden Mountain, doubles the ongoing on reveal and activate effects of the first card in the slot. What this means is, for ongoing, it works like an onslaught. Also, it affects both sides. For on reveal, it works like a Wong. And then, for activate, I think it'd probably let you activate them twice, instead of just making the activate ability happen twice. This works doubly well for Maleficent, as it can either make activate effects happen more, or at least once more if you play an activate card there, or it can just increase her power by doubling her ongoing ability, though she would probably be her only card there in that case. But if you've done enough activations, she could still win you it. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Comment your favourite Disney villain and or what Marvel character you'd like to see come to Marvel Snap. Thank you for watching. Consider liking, subscribing, and sharing, I guess. I was going to say commenting, but I've already said that. Have a good day, and ta-ta.